Hey guys, it's Kat Goldberg, and I am back with the ABCs of Cannabis presented by Mozen. We are exploring a different health element that cannabis may help with over the course of each letter. So A was for anxiety, B was for brain health, and now we're at C. And I had this whole debate in my head for the past couple of weeks about if I should do Crohn's disease or cancer. So I decided on cancer. However, I am putting Crohn's disease in the keywords in YouTube. So if you come across this video because you do have Crohn's disease, you should know cannabis is an absolute blessing. And anyone who is going through inflammation of the gut sh- should have access to a plant that decreases inflammation in the gut. This just seems like something that makes sense. So in terms of cancer and cannabis, there's actually a long-standing history. The medical marijuana programs started with like AIDS patients and realized that cancer can help the nausea that often accompanies chemotherapy. So early medical programs supported that. So it's kind of this kind of well-known thing. It blows my mind that you have to live in a certain zip code to have access to a plant while you're going through cancer, which it blows my mind. There are a couple things I want to talk about. So if you look at the clickbait headlines, there's all this stuff that says cannabis kills cancer cells. I can't comment on that, nor will I. I can just talk to what I know. So first of all, is that anyone who's going through cancer treatment is going to be somewhat uncomfortable. Using cannabis, especially smoking it with a high THC percentage, is going to alleviate the physical discomfort, alleviate the nausea, allow the person to eat and get the nutrients they need to fight the cancer. Even though eating and cancer is kind of a separate subject, it really can improve quality of life during a very scary period of time. And not only for the person with cancer, but like the caregivers, right? Like they're stressed out enough. Cannabis reduces stress. That can be something that you do together, and it encourages laughter and brings in joy and closeness and warmth. Just a thought. The other thing is that, so there's something called Rick Simpson oil, and I'm going to put that in the keyword section too. So Rick Simpson oil is, Rick Simpson is this guy who figured out how to make a very concentrated form of cannabis that he gave out to his cancer patients. And a lot of them happened to get better. He wanted to have everyone have access to this, so he published online something called like Phoenix Tears, and that's his instructions on how to make it. The thing is, it requires nearly a pound of dry cannabis, and the process of making it with the hot plate and things like that are a little bit dangerous. So there's some people who make this Rick Simpson oil, Phoenix Tears, and sell it. It comes in a syringe, and it almost looks like black and tarry. And this is like the serious stuff for cancer. If someone, that's fair. If someone uses this to help treat their cancer, they really should do it in the company of someone else. It's like, imagine like an edible times like 10 almost. It's really strong. But there are groups of people who believe that this very, very, very strong extract helps promote healing during the cancer. I think it's worth noting that some of the people who use the Rick Simpson oil and then their cancer numbers go down, they've beaten cancer, they stop using it and the cancer returns. So that kind of makes me think about this using cannabis as a daily regimen, whether it's for cancer treatment, if it's for stress, sleep issues, just not waiting until the problem gets to be that bad that you're seeking this treatment, that it's kind of more of like a natural supplement that you just incorporate into your life. So I believe everyone who has cancer should have access to cannabis. It's ridiculous. You take all these pills and you do this chemotherapy, which is poison, but some doctors are a little bit weird about their patients eating a plant that might help them gain some weight. So yeah, if you know anyone or if you are suffering from cancer or anxiety or Crohn's, or you know someone with brain health issues, just message me and I can help you find the appropriate like product for you or your loved one. And I honestly believe that the world would be a much better place if everyone smoked weed. And all you can really do is treat yourself and hopefully your family. And if you can spread joy in that little bubble, it really does make a difference. So this is my video for C, and that's for cancer, presented by Mozen. They're fabulous. There's a link in the bio. Check them out. And I will be back soon with D, and that's probably going to be for depression because it's something human beings suffer from, and we don't talk about enough. So if I can start there, I think that would be a plus. Cool. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye. Oh, if you have any questions about weed in general, write them in the comments, and I will get back to you. If I don't know the answer, I will look it up or ask someone who knows. But I really do think it's important to start this conversation because talking reduces stigma, and it takes time, so we might as well get started right now. Okay, thanks for listening.